So, today is not only Thursday, but it's package day. So, if you want to know what packages I got in today, or what I got in my package today, then you're going to have to come back. Stay tuned to catch me on the other side of this intro, and we'll talk about it. See you in a second. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy LL Cool Trey Belafonte. You know, the coolest dude doing it, the smoothest dude moving. That's right, it's me, baby. It's your boy Trey Sense. Listen, this is your first time coming by my channel. Well, what took you so long? Nonetheless, I am glad you are here. If you are the type of person who likes to watch fragrance reviews, cologne reviews, reviews on oils, anything fragrance related, but you're tired of all those bougie, stuffy reviewers who only want to talk about niche fragrances and are scared to go into a rack store and touch anything that might have the cooties at TJ Maxx or places like that, Burlington, whatever. I am your guy. So what you should do is sit down, watch this video, because apparently I either came up in your thumbnail or you've heard about me, or it came up in your feed. You saw the thumbnail something, but you've heard about me. So what you need to do is watch this video and consider subbing. Now, for those of you who are loyal and just keep circling the block, returning to the scene of the crime over and over again, thank you. It is much appreciated. Now, what you came here for today is a reviewer's delight. Make sure I got all my fragrances that I want out right here. Package day. It is package day. Yeah, and a couple of weeks ago I received a package. Well, not a couple of weeks ago, about a week ago, I received a package from a guy by the name of DB. And he has a fragrance line, much like a lot of the others out here, where he's cloning hard to find fragrances or discontinued fragrances, or just really good fragrances. He sent me about 10 or 11 fragrances, and some of the ones he sent me was Invictus Aqua 2016, and I really like it. I'm a fan of the Invictus line, so I really like just about anything that Invictus does. I'm not sure if I'll do the V, because I think they're getting redundant and just going on a money grab, but I have Invictus Aqua, and Invictus Intense, and I love them. I do think I might add Invictus Legend, not real sure, but he did send me Invictus 2016, Invictus Legend, and that smells really, really good. And what was the other one he sent me that I really, really liked out of the 10? His version of Andy Warhol. Now, the scent profile is there on his version of Andy Warhol. It smells really good. It doesn't perform as well as the elephant in the room when it comes to Andy Warhol, and that's either the original or Kevin Holt's Sensual Obsessions version. They're both good, but I think Kevin's is just a little bit is better. It performs better. If you're going scent profile to scent profile, they're both good. I mean, this smells amazing. It is plum crazy. It smells good. It's a soft projector. It's a soft performer. Nonetheless, it smells really, really good. And any version of Andy Warhol that I can get my hands on, I will take. All three of these smell good. He also sent me a Ventus anniversary batch, the 2000 and whatever, not the 2010, the 10th anniversary batch. He sent that. It smells pretty good as well. I think the name of his company is Sensual Sensations. I think that's it. Yeah. Sensation DB. No, that's wrong. DB Sensations is the name of his company. I don't think he's on Facebook. I know you can find him on Instagram. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best way for you to get in touch up with him. Just look DB up on Instagram. Or you'll probably be able to look in the comments of this video, and I'm sure he'll comment in this video, and he can help you get in touch with him about getting some of his fragrances. But what he sent, I think, is pretty good. Yeah, overall, it's a good product. It's not the first time I've had some of his stuff. He also sent me, what was that? Oh my goodness. I can't even think of the name, man. I'm getting old. It was from Killian. Maybe an apple brandy or whatever. Yeah, I think it was their version. I think it was his version of Killian's apple brandy. That was good as well. So I won't say everything that I've gotten from him has been really good, because there was one or two that I didn't like, but it was so insignificant I don't even remember what they were. One of them was a barbershop fragrance that I didn't really pick up the barbershop vibe from. But out of the 10 that he sent me, 11 that he sent me in the last package, I have to honestly say, everything that I've smelled I liked, with the exception of one that was bitter peach, and it wasn't that I didn't like the smell of it, it's not for me, so I'm probably going to pass that one on. But that happens sometimes. I just get a scent like Travis Gerhardt from over at Dapper sent me coconut verbena or something and a roll-on oil, and it's not my jam. It's not my type. And I like coconut in the fragrance, especially like coconut that's in what is that? I guess 1981 Indigo. I guess 1981. One of them has a coconut vibe, and I like that. But this one was just too suntanny for me. So, the bitter peach, it didn't smell bad, but I don't want to walk around smelling like a bitter peach. It's just not my jam. But it smells good, and it smells of quality. I wish these fragrances had a little bit more depth to them, but the fragrances that they're cloning don't have a lot of depth. So, I mean, it's tit for tat, but nonetheless, they smell good. But my favorites out of the bunch was definitely the 2016 Invictus Aqua, the Invictus Legend, and the Andy Warhol. Those are my favorites out of the bunch. Okay. And again, that's DB's Sensations. Look him up on Instagram, because I don't think he's on Facebook. I know he has a channel. It's DB's Behind the Nonsense. You can find his stuff there as well. Okay. Now, did some trading with my boy JP. I gave up YSL's La Home, and I gave up Missani. I know y'all probably thinking, why would you trade YSL La Home? Well, it's very simple. I got it at a really good deal. I bought a used bottle from an individual local by the name of John that I do some trading with. Oh, not trading. I buy fragrances from when he decides he wants to get rid of them, get them out of his collection. He shoots me a text, or I'll periodically just shoot him a text. Hey, you got anything you want to sell? And sometimes he says yes, sometimes he says no. So, I mean, some of the things that I bought from him at a really good price, just to give you a indication, I bought 2 bottles of Dolce & Gabbana. The one from him, one a small travel size like 30, and the other one 100 ml that was full. I bought Polo Black from him. I bought the aforementioned YSL La Home from him, and I paid like $22 for the YSL La Home. So JP was interested in it, so I was like, man, I ain't got nothing in it. So we worked out a trade. I'm gonna send him my La Home and Missani. And what did I get in exchange for that? Glad you asked. Prada Carbon, which is one I'm glad to have in my collection, and Acqua di Gio Profumo. So that was the trade that JP and I did. He also sent me a sample of Parfums de Marly's Pegasus exclusive, which I will sample here in just a minute for the first time, smelling that one. He also sent me from Sensual Obsessions Crashing Waves, which I think Kevin sent me this one also. I think I have this one already. And this one is I'll just get this one out of the way. This was is a summertime beachy, wavy, aquatic, citrusy type of fragrance. It is good. It is good. I have so many fragrances like that though. I wouldn't purchase a big bottle of this, but I do like the scent. And then they sent me, oh man, Givenchy. I'll have to put the name of it up here because I've forgotten just that quick, but a little travel atomizer of something from Givenchy, I'm sorry. And we had just talked about it. Man, I absolutely hate when I do that, but I got so much stuff going through my mind, and when I'm doing a video, I have all these fragrances out. So I need to start writing stuff down, but I feel like if I write it down, I lose the flow. So I kind of like to freestyle it, so it is what it is. It comes off how it comes off. But nonetheless, this smells good. It smells good enough to almost make me want to go buy a bottle today. I mean, because it has a niche smell. And again, I'm going to look the name up in our text messages, and I'll put the bottle and the name up either here. You'll see it right about now in this segment, or if it hasn't already popped up. It smells like something from the 90s, but it doesn't smell dated. When you spray it, it comes out as almost like a niche quality fragrance. It just smells good, crisp, masculine. It smells like the 90s, but not dated. I absolutely love it. Man, that's nice. That's nice. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm glad I didn't smell this when I went on my haul, because I probably would have bought it. And I think it's around $100. I remember seeing it when I, probably about a month ago, when I made my big purchase at Dillard's. I definitely remember seeing it there. And man, I didn't realize it smelled that good. I'm glad I didn't smell it. I picked up Gentleman and smelled it, which I already knew what it smelled like, but just wanted to refresh my memory with it. I am glad I didn't pick up this one, because if I had, I probably would have bought it, because it just smells of high quality. Now, let's get this out of the way. This is my first time smelling this Parfums de Marly Pegasus exclusive. I don't even think I have Pegasus from a clone house. I do. I don't think I do. I know when I talk with Travis and Kevin, and they want to send me stuff, and they ask me what I want, R3-in-1, I always tell them I want something niche, because I want to get a feel for what that stuff is like to determine whether it's worth my money or not. So I don't do much designer from those guys for that particular reason. All right, here we go. Give myself a little spray of this. Very strong. Very strong. Definitely smells of high quality. Off the bat, you can tell, because you don't get any alcohol. You don't get any of that stuff. Man. First thing that comes to my mind when I smell it is Tom Ford Fabulous. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's in that wheelhouse. I want to say I pick up on a slight bit of oud in there. That's nice. That's really nice. That puts a smile on my face. I'm not sure what the price tag on that is, but it's in the wheelhouse of Tom Ford Fabulous. And that is why you guys need to really, before you spend a whole lot of money on a purchase, whether it's Parfums de Marly or Tom Ford, make sure you do your research. Make sure you get your samples. That way you can compare and figure out which one works best for you, your price range, because you don't want to pay $200 or $300 for Pegasus and then pay $200 or $300 for Tom Ford, and they're relatively the same scent. Now this is just off the open. It's very oudy. At least that's what I'm picking up on. Very wearable. It smells good. I would say this is a wintertime scent. Definitely not one I would reach for in the summer. If I did reach for it in the summer, it would be nighttime, and it would be one that you would have to maybe go one spray on, 2 sprays, maybe 3. 3 might would be pushing. I say back of the neck, wrist, and then maybe front, and I think you would be good. I mean, I can't lie, that smells great. It smells good, but it does remind me of Tom Ford Fabulous, which is a scent that I want to get in my collection. Now it's different from Tom Ford. It's different, slightly, but they are very close. I don't know which one came out first, but they're very similar. I would buy a bottle of that. But the thing about fragrances like this, for an average guy like me, I don't have anywhere to wear something like that. I mean, it's just not. I mean, I could wear it on a date, but I would probably be happy with a travel size of something like that, because it's so strong and potent. You don't need but 2 or 3 sprays of it, and that's why some niche colognes are just not for me. I'll tell you another. I know it's got oud in it, because I'll tell you another fragrances that it's reminding me of, and that's Creed's Royal Oud. Speaking of, I paid $179 for my Creed Royal Oud, and I have yet to wear it. I've yet to wear it, because though I love the scent of it, I mean, what am I going to wear it to go eat at Applebee's? I mean, I haven't went anywhere yet that would warrant me reaching off in my collection. And I know you can wear anything you want anytime. I get that. I really do. But I just haven't had an occasion, to wear it. So, it's in my collection and I have it, but I haven't worn it. And this reminds me a little bit of that too. It may remind me more of Royal Oud than Tom Ford, especially now that it's drying down. It's like a mixture of the two, I guess, because it's got something in there that reminds me of the Tom Ford, but it's also a lot in there that reminds me of the Royal Oud as well. Nonetheless, beautiful scent. Absolutely love it. Moving along. This one draws comparisons to the infamous Sauvage. This is Prada Carbon. Again, I traded JP to get this. I'm going to give myself a little spritz of this. And this is a first impression of this as well. Hit the forearm with it. I know they say it's like a toned down version of Sauvage. We will see. Honestly, I don't, maybe the EDT? Yeah, picking up on it, yeah. I think this may smell a little bit better though. I think it's a little bit brighter, a little bit, yeah, they're definitely very similar. It's funny, I told Keith that I made a trade and was getting this. He said, in my cheapo voice, man, you already got Sauvage. What you need that Prada Carbon for? I said, cheapo, you already got Sauvage. What you need that Prada Carbon for? He just laughed. Thinking, man, you wanted to talk. I can see the similarities of Sauvage, but to me this smells better. To me, and I'm going EDT to EDT here. That's what I'm comparing the Sauvage EDT to this. I think this is brighter, more citrus, and more wearable, if that makes any sense. So, and I'm glad to have this, because now I have Prada Carbon, Prada Black, Prada Sport, Ooh Fresh. I think I need to get Prada Carbon, Prada Luna Rosa. That's the one I'm missing. I got Luna Rosa Sport, I got Luna Rosa Black, I got Luna Rosa Carbon, which is here, and I got Luna Rosa Ooh something, Ooh Fresh or something, whatever it is. So the one I'm missing is the original Luna Rosa. I like that. Good trade. I'm glad I made that trade. I will definitely be wearing that. And to the one that I really, really wanted to get my hands on, because now I have Profumo, Profundo, Absolute, and the original. So my Acqua di Gio collection is growing. I have smelled this several times, and I've even had a few pretty good clones of this, so give myself a spray of that. As you hear the old magnetic cap click into place. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's sophisticated citrus. You can definitely pick up on the DNA of the original Acqua di Gio, which, hey, I love. I love the scent of Acqua di Gio. Just doesn't perform well on me. The OG does not perform well on me. And this one, yeah. If I have a date or something this weekend, this is definitely what I'm going to reach for. Because it's supposed to be hot here in Alabama. And that's sexy citrus. It's grown man, sexy, sophisticated citrus. I like that. So, oh man. And see and this wasn't supposed to be a first impression video. It was a package day, but whatever. Now that Pegasus has shifted more away from the oud and definitely in the direction of that Tom Ford. So if you have Tom Ford Fabulous and you've been wanting Pegasus exclusive, don't buy it. Don't worry about it because you got Tom Ford. They're similar. Or vice versa. If you have Pegasus and you've been wanting the Tom Ford, don't worry about it. It would be a redundant purchase for you, and it would be an expensive redundant purchase, so I don't see the point in it. Now that's just me. Alright guys, that is what's new in my collection. That is what I've gotten in on package day. That is the haul. That is all of it. Don't know what my next video will be. Don't know what it's going to be. I need to get out, hit the highways, and do some shopping, and hit Burlington up and see what's going on with them. Hit TJ Maxx up again. And the last time one of my local TJ Maxx, they had some heavy hitters. They had that Polo Ultra Blue, which I'm probably going to take back here in a couple of hours because it's not worth $55. It's just not. And they also had the YSL line tints, which I still have a bottle in my collection that I haven't even opened yet because I was lucky enough to find 3 bottles at Ulta for $30 and down. The 100 ml was $27 and the 50 ml was $22. So I bought those, wore one of them, and I think traded to cheapo for something. I don't remember. But yeah, nonetheless. So, but they had the YSL is the point I was making. They had it at TJ Maxx for $69 for the 100 ml and $49 for the 50 ml. So if you've been looking for that one, it's out there at the discounters now. It's at TJ Maxx. You may be able to find it. And even if you find the 50 ml for $49, that's still cheaper than what you would have paid for it at the mall. So still a good deal. It's not as good as the $22, $23 that I paid for it, but still. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. Upload this video, do some editing. Thank you so much for tuning in and stopping by my channel. It is greatly appreciated. It means a lot. I hope everybody has themselves a great Thursday. We're getting ready for the weekend. Again, if there's some things you want to see from the channel, let your boy know. Maybe it's something I can get out. If there's a fragrance that you want me to review, maybe I can find a way to get a sample or something like that. Yeah, that smells like Tom Ford. That smells like fabulous. Anyway, if you have any familiarity with any of these fragrances, please be sure to leave it in the comments below. That's what they're there for, so always feel free to comment. No harm in it. As a matter of fact, it helps me. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, but we're going to do thumbs up around here. Yeah, and that is it. I'm going to sign off. Again, thank you all for stopping by. God bless, and until next time, y'all, peace.